What's up, my little TCLs? Scorpion 72. Today we're going to be taking a look at the figure release, the second figure release in the Flash series, because now they're building up and starting to release figures based on the Flash TV series. So DC Collectibles, first villain release here is going to be of Captain Cold. So this guy, I can't remember the name, portrays Captain Cold, but he's, no pun intended, really cool. Really intelligent, calm, cool, collected, and I really do like the portrayal of Captain Cold in the TV show. And now we have a figure. The window box packaging shows you the extra hands that the DC Collectibles seems to be common doing now lately, as well as his signature freeze gun. On the side here we have a portrait of Captain Cold himself from the TV series. You can kind of like see his eyes looking at the camera. I guess it's like one of those like portrait photos of him before he actually donned on the parka and did his part in the episode there when he first appeared. And on the back we have here the Flash and Captain Cold. So Flash is figure number 1, which I believe he's still available at retail stores, or he's supposed to be re-released. I'm not quite sure. And then we have Captain Cold. There will be more figures, so it looks kind of strange to see 2, but trust me, before the year is out, there'll be more. Oh, actually, no. Next year it is scheduled to be Heat Wave and Reverse Flash. So if you saw my Flash video, I told you they were gonna make him. You knew he was coming. Everybody knew he was coming. They cannot not make Reverse Flash. Anyways, let's take a look at the Captain Cold and see what he's all about. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at Mr. Leonard Snart, better known as Captain Cold. So here he has him. Here we have him in the first appearance in his parka jacket. He's wearing a vest. I believe this is a charger for the gun here. He does it comes with his freeze gun, of course. Captain Cold, what would he be for his freeze gun? Sculpting on him, he has his pants, boots. Very, very well sculpted. The only problematic thing here, which I'm going to point right out from the beginning, is that this here, even though it's very pliable, it makes it very hard for you to move his head. So you got to kind of bring it back. And mind you, when you do that, you do stretch the plastic, so be mindful of that. His head's on the ball joint from the left and right, up and down pretty well. You just have to pose him which direction you want him to look at before you put back over the parka over his head. The other thing to note is that these figures that have no articulation on the abs or chest, and he doesn't even twist at the waist. So it's going to make it hard to pose him. His arms go outwards fairly a bit. Well, more than I expected. The other problem here that I wish that was addressed, or at least they had did, was double jointed knees. Double jointed elbows. That would have been really, really handy for him, because it's single bending at the elbows and a swivel, but the double jointed elbows would have helped to maybe get him more, to bend his hands more closer to his chest, because as you see in the show, a lot of times he uses 2 hands for the freeze gun. As I mentioned here, legs can kind of split outwards. Kind of hindered by the jacket, but like I said, it's very pliable. He has articulation here in the thigh, double jointed knees, and as well articulation in the boot, right here at the boot. So in addition to that, he comes with an extra bunch of hands. That seems to be the thing that DC Collectibles is doing lately with these TV figures, is giving you extra hands. So he has that. He has 2 fist hands, 1 gripping hand. Oh, sorry, 2 gripping hands and 2 trigger hands, or weapons hands. We'll call them weapon hands because we can hold weapons, like guns and stuff like that. Speaking of guns, comes with his freeze gun. So this was teased very early in the year by DC Collectibles, and obviously everybody knew that they're going to be making a Captain Cold figure. So I find the gun fits best in the trigger hand, so you just basically slide it in there. Oops, it's a little tough at first, but once you get it in there, and then voila, its finger and index finger fits right there on the trigger, so it really looks like he's holding it, and he's ready to blast the flash. It is a little loose on mine, but just I just swung him that way really fast, so that might be why. So other than that, he is a cool figure, no pun intended, and definitely somebody you want to add to your collection if you've been getting the other Flash figures or getting any of the TV series figures and stuff like that. Of course, you got a comparison shot now of him and the Flash. So here you have them together. As you can see, it seems to be quite accurate to the height of the actors. So here we have the two of them here, Barry Allen, Leather Snart, the Flash, and Captain Cold, facing off. And we have them side by side. So I'm really enjoying this collection from DC Collectibles and the TV figures. I'm sure we're going to get a lot more figures from this line, and this show has a big hit. The other two down the pipeline, I believe, is of course his buddy Heatwave, and of course Reverse Flash. As you know, they had to make them. What they're gonna do supporting cast, I don't know. So it'd be cool to get like a Cisco, Caitlin Snow, Harrison Wells, Joe West, anybody, even like the metahumans there. Imagine them revisit and doing a Gorilla Grodd. That'd be cool. Or Weather Wizard, or any of the characters that show up in the show. And the new season is just about to start, and it looks like it's even could be even crazier than the last. So who knows what other figures we'll get. Hopefully we get more than just two at a time, or at least they'll pump them out a little faster. That would be really cool. You know, just step on it and come, so that way you can catch up to speed. So this is Scorpion 72 review of Captain Cold. Should be at specialty shops and online retailers. He just was released. Definitely a figure to get. As I just mentioned before, just have to be careful when you're trying to position his head due to the parka of his jacket. And I just wish that he had double jointed elbows to really hold his gun with two hands. But even though he doesn't have that, he still holds it very well upright there with one hand. And you can get some really cool poses with him. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have him and Heatwave standing side by side and together. So it's a few months away. I believe they're due to release in March or May. I'm not too sure. Alright, so enjoy your toys. Until next time, keep playing. Later. Thanks for watching. Ciao.